And so you're to say you're crazy or something, whatever, man. Like I said, like I said, my conclusion is that at one point I thought, I thought it made sense, but then you think about it and it doesn't make sense. It's very easy to, what I'm saying, have a, like I said, a community meeting. And so anyways, the last reason why I am quitting as a volunteer is because my life is over. I've been working my entire life, and always trying to do the right thing, always trying to do the right thing and trying to make a difference. But at the end of the day, you're to say, when I'm gone, there ain't gonna be no difference. It's gonna fade. It's gonna fade as soon as I'm not able to. The environment that I tried to create will fade. Will fade. Not unless you live in a closed subdivision. Not unless you live in a private area where everybody cooperates, will this environment be created. But if there's one person in the ghetto trying to change everything, as soon as that person leaves from the ghetto, the chaos will be created again. You know, they know what they're doing. People that don't care, people in the ghetto, they don't care. They like to throw trash. Like, they know what they're doing. Like, people that throw trash, they know what they're doing. They're littering. They're having somebody else pick it up. And there's people that are like that. There's people that are alive. I've gotten to know them. Like, hey man, don't drop that trash. Like, put it in your pocket and go throw it in the trash can whenever you walk through one. And if there's not no trash can, because here in Mexico, like, there is a point where there is trash cans, like, in the neighborhoods there is trash cans, and there in the parks there is trash cans. But there came a point where there's not, like, you could walk and walk, and you could walk through neighborhoods, and you could even through some stores, and they don't have trash cans. We don't have trash cans. Like, do you have a trash? No. Like, what? And so I guess, that motivates the throwing of the trash. But I mean, I'm saying is, I've gotten to know these people, and they know what they're doing. They're creating that environment. They're waiting for someone to come around and pick up what they drop. You know, and then they laugh. I guess they get this. I guess it's like comedy to them. But that's it. Like, that's another main reason, I guess you could say, because I've been saying that's the main reason, because all of them are really good reasons, I guess. That my life is over. That people everywhere I've gone, they have a lot of money, and they always treat me like shit. And so, no matter where I go, I'm always, how many types of level of societies of wealth are there? And then you have them people. It's really weird, because you have them people that are extremely wealthy, and that eventually you see in an environment where they don't belong. Like, what the hell are you doing here? You come from extreme wealth. Like sometimes when there's gatherings and stuff like that, these people they appear, and it's like it's really weird to see somebody with to see a person, with a lot of money, extremely a lot of money, show up to a place where they're not supposed to be. And so, anyways, I just want to reemphasize that my life is over and that I'm just waiting to die. That I've already seen enough of life that no matter I don't know like to me I don't know what to expect because I'm already 38 years old. Um there's administrations that are out there trying to taunt me, and at the end of the day, it's going to you say, okay, so what's going to happen? What's going to happen? You know, when an airport, the sensation of having a new car of having a new car, you know, it's tainted, what's going to happen? And I guess you could say that I'm just, like I said, waiting to die. Every day for the rest of my life is going to be very, very interesting because I've never had anything. I never had a vacation. I never had a birthday party. I never had toys. I never had rollerblades. I never had a skateboard. I never had a bike. I never had a kite. I never had anything. I never went scuba diving, never went skydiving. All I've received from life were spits in the face, nasty food, piss water, and convenience stores, dogs barking at me non-stop, trying to manipulate. And I'm just waiting to die. And every day is going to be very interesting. Every day just dreaming of vacation of about a vacation, about maybe one day I'll be able to live a normal life, whatever that is.